Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Yeah, someone's feeling like giving up here, but this is also an energy of someone who, this isn't someone who's given up. It's a person putting something behind. King of Wands isn't giving up. We got a person here wanting to communicate, taking decisive action here. It's someone who's been thinking things through. So if it is someone who was about to give up, they're not now. They're putting something behind. Yeah, this is someone finding their balance, harmony here. This is also someone who doesn't want someone to get away. Or a situation. Yeah, a little shock and surprise. This is someone having an epiphany here. Excellent. Yeah, it's time to take action. Someone's ready to take action. Yeah, there's a little excitement here, maybe a little chaos or conflict, but this is just a 5. It's something temporary, and often with this it's just something exciting. Someone doesn't want someone to get away. Yeah, it's a person taking decisive action. What does this King of Wands want here? This is someone who's single. Could be somebody wanting to know if someone is and finding out they are, feeling a little excited. I mean, it is about being fair. There's balance. There's actually harmony. So this is about restoring harmony. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have an opportunity here. Yeah, someone's cup is running over. It's a resurgence of emotion. Someone's feelings are starting to flow. We have Queen of Swords. This is a person about to make a decision. And someone here, I mean, it's a person doing a lot of thinking. They're about to make a decision. It has to do with, I don't know if this is some jealousy or what, but no, it's a person seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, we got someone of interest. A situation of interest. This is someone who's seeing the bigger picture. They're someone who's kind of thinking ahead here. You know, looking at a situation, there's a decision to make. Now it's whether this situation right or if something is fair. We do have a single person. I think it's somebody finding out that we have a person here that's single. They take care of themselves. Yeah, it could be someone fairly newly single with that energy. If it's a person who's put something behind, yeah, we have someone in a hurry. This is someone not messing around here. It's time to take action. To me, it looks as though we have a person who's been kind of taking a little pause. This is someone trying to be fair, looking at things from a different perspective. So it could be anyone, because it has to do with a person who's looking at things in a couple different ways just to be fair, and they see the bigger picture. So it's possible someone here wasn't fair. Maybe we have someone who cut somebody out. Maybe they're thinking this person wasn't fair, but I'm going to see here. What is this Queen of Swords thinking here? Yeah, so the situation has ended. There's an ending. This is someone rising like the phoenix from the ashes, my favorite energy, where it's over. The sun is starting to shine. There's clarity. Someone's starting to see things clearly. They get it. They see the bigger picture. This is someone who knows what they want. They know what makes them happy. I think we have a person who's about to make a choice here. Yeah, and I do think it's someone who's learned. They know that it's someone who's put something behind. This could be a person telling someone or giving advice too. Yeah. Let's have a look at this King of Wands. I think it's this person finding out someone's single, and this is someone telling them. Let's have a look at the King of Wands. The King of Wands. This is a person feeling pretty confident. They're taming the beast, though. Yeah, they have self-control. Again, there's that energy of being fair. See, it's all about harmony. I feel we have a couple people who are just kind of checking each other out, or just there's been a pause looking at things from a whole different perspective. This is someone who knows what they want here. This person's generally someone who does. See, it's all about being fair. Whether someone's right for the other person or not. Yeah, we got two people going to connect. It has to do with connecting. Well, maybe a conversation. But I mean, the King of Wands is a person that focuses on things. When they want something, they focus on it till they get it. So this is someone's emotions flowing. We got two people going to put all the cups on the table. There's going to be a conversation here. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, I got someone's feelings flowing. Someone's catching feels or just letting their feelings flow, just going with it. But it looks as though I see a person taking decisive action. They've thought it through. This is someone who's probably given up. Now they're not giving up. Yeah. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Who is this person? Someone's seeing truth or having an idea. Could be a person who works with someone, but it's about putting an effort. It's all about building and putting an effort. Someone perfecting their crafts. This is someone trying to be fair. Nobody's perfect. I get it. It's about being fair. Nobody's perfect. Practice makes perfect. But the situation is ended because I feel, I mean, it could be someone thinking this just isn't working and deciding to end it, but this is something already ended. And there was something sudden. It was a bit of a shock, a bit of a surprise. I think we have someone finding out a person's single. That's what I feel it is. Now we have the Queen of Cups. There we go. It's like, what are you people doing here? Sometimes the Queen of Swords is a person who gives advice because they have experience and they often share advice. Now, it could be a situation at work, and this still could be another person, but I feel it's just someone thinking and about to make a decision. Now, if it is someone who felt they weren't fair, because nobody's perfect, this is a person who lets someone know they're available. So there's an energy of, I think both people know that we have two people who are single and available. Now, if you've been just checking each other out, I do feel there's this energy of somebody learning that a situation is over. It was painful. So there was some kind of ending. Tell me about that Nine of Wands. Yeah, there was some hurt and heartache, but it's over. Yeah, it's a situation that's finished. We have a new cycle. See, resurgence of love. Someone's feelings are starting to flow. This Queen of Cups is waiting to receive. Yep, see a spark, desire. Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands. It's finished. Wow, this is like the clearest reading you've had in a while. Maybe it's those feelings starting to flow. Yeah, we've got two people here. I feel we got two people going to get together. I see it could be an offer, an invitation, a large gathering. Could be a work situation, but this is someone who knows what makes them happy. This is someone who knows what makes them happy. So there's happiness for sure here. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. What does the Queen of Cups want here? Yeah, I see a little Aries or Scorpio energy. It's a person wanting to take a leap of faith. This is someone leaving a situation behind and they want to go down this path, but you can see it's a different perspective. What does the King of Cups want? What does this person want? Whoops. What do they want? Ooh, they want to talk, communicate, take someone out on a date. This is someone feeling a little romantic here. Ooh, yeah, romance, romanticizing. If there's been a pause between two people, we have someone who could be missing someone here. Yeah, but this Queen of Cups here is a person ready to take a leap of faith. They're going for it. This is someone living in the moment. I feel it's a person who's having a realization. Nobody's perfect. But if it is a situation where someone's left something behind and it's over, but I feel it's somebody kind of going, aha, this person's ending something. See, it's that knowing. Yeah, I think there's two people going to come together. Two people who are probably, there's an energy of justice, harmony, being fair, and balance here between two people. This King of Cups now, this is a person, this is a card of communication. See, they're taking action. Now, I don't know if there's jealousy, if someone's a little bit jealous, or if it's a person trying to see if there's competition. To me, it looks like someone about to take action. It's a situation worth fighting for. It's worth going for. Yeah. Yeah, this is someone who's released. They've made a decision, judgment. It's a healing energy and just letting something go. Now this person's let things go and their emotions are starting to flow. So someone catching feels here. They want to talk. They want to get together. It's someone who could just be longing for love. You know, thinking romance, having a conversation, getting close. See, this is about connecting, catching feels, making a connection. So we've got two people who feel there's some kind of harmony in this connection. And then out comes this card, which tells me we have someone who feels confident. They're taking the lead. This is someone ready. See, they're coming in. They have confidence, self-control. They're in control of their emotions, but they've certainly let go of maybe some blockages or whatever this is that's left behind. So there was definitely some hurt here. Yeah, but it's over. Now we have a spark and attraction. It could be somebody holding a torch, missing someone too. Yeah, or someone letting go of that. Holding on to a torch for something that may have not gone anywhere, but the Wheel of Fortune shows a whole new cycle, a resurgence of love and emotions flowing. So very nice. Yeah, let's have a look at the leap of faith. Yeah, this is a person going to reach out, a little test. Do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? It's very simple. It's going to be a simple communication, nothing too heavy. But it's about the things two people have in common too. See, complementing, two people coming together, both bringing something to the table. See, two people who often, I just feel there's just a very complementary energy, a very common, something in common. But it has to do with going down this path. Someone's ready to go down this path. Yeah. Something in common. I don't know. It's something been learned here with this Queen of Swords. What's been learned? The harmony. You know, that someone has ended it. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Wow. It has to do with committing. So it has to do with someone committing to a date. And it has to do with the timing. So the timing is now. The timing's right. This is someone going to come in. It's going to be spontaneous. But there's the epiphany and someone coming up with an idea. Yeah, the idea. The idea of a date, things to do, what to do together. This is someone thinking about this. Yeah, it has to do with being on the same page. It's all about learning. This is someone who's learned that two people have something in common. Yeah. But it's a situation where someone's let someone go because they don't. That's what I feel. It's a situation that's over. I don't know if this is maybe someone here, the one that got away, where the person's coming in because they don't want this person to get away. But I don't know who this is. It doesn't feel like it's connecting to the Queen of Cups. It feels like it's connecting to another person, but it just feels like a whole other energy. Like to the point where it feels disconnected from the Queen of Cups, but it could be just this person being discerning here. Nobody's perfect. I can see that too, but I feel there's a situation being learned. Someone's morals, values, their lifestyle, the things you maybe have in common, but this has to do with making a commitment. This could be a job situation. Some of you could just have a couple things going on. I mean, it could be a job situation. This is laying a foundation. This is committing to it. Time, schedules, routines. That's what it is. Someone learning someone's schedules and routines to be able to, but it's about accepting it. This is someone, it's coming in. It's about they're receiving it. So what is this? King of Cups this is a person making a decision, but they are letting go. It's a new cycle. The emotions are flowing. So it is about going on a date, I feel, asking someone out. This Pentacle is about building a foundation. See, something was built on shaky ground because there was no commitment or there was a lack of harmony between two people. That's why I feel someone has cut someone out. Or just let them go, or making that decision. See, this decision is something that comes in quick. But then there's this happiness. See, it's all about harmonies being restored. There's a commitment. There's harmony here. So I don't know. This could be a reconciliation for someone here. It certainly feels like it for some people, but I really often don't see that. I kind of like to see Temperance too. I need to see more sometimes. I mean, it could be for some people, certainly, where we have a person missing and it's the one that got away. They're not going to let someone get away. They're feeling confident and bold. They're in control. They're taking the lead. And it's a win or lose. They're going for it. Yeah. And I wonder if this is someone here who's having that realization that another situation isn't going anywhere, because it feels like there's an ending. I mean, endings often create new beginnings, but this is where the sun starts to shine after that Ten of Swords under here. See, it's about seeing things clearly. It's about clarity, seeing the bigger picture. It's about building, putting in effort. So I don't know if this is someone who's cut someone out because they didn't put any effort, or this is a person who learned that this person did, because it's an interesting timing here. Timing is of someone's in a really big hurry to move it. They're taking, see, it's someone living in the moment, taking decisive action because they're, before the other person moves on or takes another opportunity. That's what it is now, I see. See, it all comes together. It's a person thinking kind of what the other person is, but it's the opposite. Their perspective, this is the other person's perspective. So this is someone putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. They're trying to think like the other person. And there it is, the two different perspectives. I was like, what is going on with this person? Is it their perspectives? No, this is someone who I feel has ended a situation. It was painful. It hurt. It's over. But this is a person who's, their swords up. They're a little guarded, maybe a little skeptical that it'll go, if it'll go anywhere. But I feel like we got a conversation. Two people are going to speak some truth. And I feel two people are going to learn there's something you have in common. And it's a shock, a surprise. It's actually feeling positive at this point. But someone's left a situation behind that was built. There was no foundation. In other words, we have a person who might have been in a situation where there was no commitment. So it was built on shaky ground. And then we have this other energy here. Yeah, could be two people here having a conversation, maybe even an argument. Not getting along, conflicting personalities going their separate ways, but there's definitely a King and Queen of Cups coming together. This person up here is in a hurry. Now, if they have multiple opportunities or feel, it could be someone who put on the brakes because they feel a bit overwhelmed. Too much happening at once, too fast. But it's often with this energy a person who then puts the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. It's a sign of maturity. Someone who's trying to be fair. So there was some sort of judgment here. Somebody maybe made a bad decision. Yeah, because now we have, see, this is about pre-manifesting. This is someone thinking about all this stuff making sure they have everything they need. See, there's desire to manifest what they desire. So someone trying to find something out, though. I do think there's more to learn here, but it's often just learning experiences. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah, now we have it. Yes, I do see possible reconciliation for quite a few people if you want it. Now, it could be two people. There could be someone who's ended it because there was irreconcilable differences, conflict, chaos, two people not getting along, and it's over. See, now we have a person there's that curiosity of interest. See, two people checking each other out. There's interest. So it's something worth investigating and checking out. What is going on? Yeah, we have an Empress. There we go. Oh my gosh, sometimes. It was really good. And then it's like, okay, there's a lot of energy here. Whenever this shows up and this, or in the King of Cups, that's someone getting a little overwhelmed. Too much happening too fast. This is someone who hasn't had a chance to kind of get in touch with their feelings. And it's a person who may have felt something was a little off. But now this is, after looking at it from a different perspective, there's actually something possibly just right. Yeah, and this is what sometimes people, if they get overwhelmed, things moving too quickly, often need to just wait for things to calm down. Or maybe have someone who is dealing with a situation here, but I really feel like this is a person who needs to hurry. They feel like they need to hurry up. before someone gets away, because we have the Empress. This is someone who's let someone know they're open. Yeah. But there is some common energy here. Yeah. See some people, friends, mutual friends. Somebody finding out that someone was involved with somebody that they know. A little shock, surprise. Yeah. But there's good news, though. I feel like what's happening is whatever was built on shaky ground, something I feel wasn't meant to be or just didn't go anywhere. It's like a stop, a start-stop energy. But it feels like there's good news coming out of this. People talking, collaborating. See, there's people talking, collaborating, getting together. We have someone here making a bit of a plan, I feel. See, preparing. Somebody wasn't prepared. They now feel prepared. Yeah, the Empress is prepared. The Empress is very balanced. Somebody who keeps themselves very balanced. This is someone who's kind of always ready for most anything. Tell me more about Temperance. Yeah, see, someone kind of between two worlds. It's about making a choice, see, going down this path. I think it's a person who doesn't want to look like a fool, for one thing. So it does look like we have someone talking to people, finding out who this person's interested in, what do they want, but they are interested. Or maybe this could be someone who's interested in a few people, but can I say the Tower's there? There's going to be happy results. Yeah, this is I do see that too for some of you. A party, a celebration. There's people celebrating. So this Five of Wands could be partying, dancing, just having a really good time. Five of Wands can be very positive. There could be competition or competitive energy. See, some sort of competition, but there's a reason to celebrate. Why? Because this is somebody who's interested. You got two people learning about each other, probably talking to people. Now we have two people who know. Yeah, two people who know. So we got two, I feel it's possible we have two people who've come apart and now two coming together. Or there's a situation, like I said before, where someone knows this just isn't going anywhere. It's built on shaky ground. So, but interesting, because now the Pentacles coming in, it's rebuilding, it's building the foundation. It's somebody coming in right, or coming in to make something right. I think it's just a realization of two people who kind of fit within each other's social circles, your lifestyle, things just fit. But whatever has ended, and whoever it is, it wasn't going anywhere. And it wasn't built on shaky ground. There was no commitment of any kind. For some of you, though, I do see a person who wasn't quite over something, got overwhelmed, things moving quick. They found out someone was single, they were excited, went for it, and then possibly rushed in and changed their mind, like backed out. But they're taking a look at this. Now that things have calmed down, as someone who's taken a little breath here, a little pause. So it all depends on your situation, but whoever it is, they're coming in to build that foundation. There's going to be an offer, an invitation. Is somebody here, King of Cups is generally someone who's kind and compassionate. It's a person who often, kind of cares, but they don't necessarily wear their heart on their sleeve, Yeah. One more on that person. One more. See, it's a person I feel who was at the point where they just felt like giving up, and that's what I feel. Or they hadn't put something behind. There was hurt. Something quite painful, but it's finished, you see. And now we got this beautiful new cycle. Ooh, and the Queen of Wands wants to come out. It's connecting with the Empress and the Queen of Cups, because we have maybe some Aries or Scorpio energy here. Could be any sign with this energy, whoever it is that fits this, but this is a person who takes the lead, maybe overwhelming. This person coming in quick, very spontaneous. Now the tables are turning. This is what's happening, and now this person's going to take the lead. So here it is. I've started it. Now you have to take the lead. There's desire and attraction too. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. What does this person want? What does this person want? Yeah, they want to go for it. Giddy up. They're revved up. They're enthusiastic. See, a little pressure. Now, it could be one person pressuring the other or vice versa. See, looking at things, there's different perspectives, it's telling me, but it's two people thinking, looking at things from each other's perspective, trying to figure each other out. It's crazy. I mean, but the Knight of Wands in this energy is a person who's really enthusiastic. They want to, giddy up. Let's get going here. Hurry up. Someone who's a little impatient. So it's definitely an energy of someone who's ready to go for it. So, but it's a person who come in that way. The other person, I feel, is a masculine who got a little overwhelmed by something here. I don't know if it was missing someone, or they were holding a torch for this person, or they hadn't let go of someone else. I feel it's a person holding a torch for this person. And then they come in out of the blue, and it's a little emotionally overwhelming. A little reminiscing too. Like, I wonder if it's just two people talking and reminiscing. And yeah, I mean, this feels kind of heavy duty, but to me, it's all turning out, it's going to turn out okay. It's just that little pause of seeing things from each other's perspective. What does this Empress want? This is someone who has a lot of abundance. This is someone who's been waiting, and now they're seeing. This is a person thinking it's time to look elsewhere possibly, but I feel for now they're just kind of waiting. This is a person expanding their horizons. They're at a crossroads. I don't think this person's going anywhere yet, but I do feel they've been kind of patiently waiting and hoping. Yeah, they do see things from the other person's perspective, and this is why they're likely waiting. The Empress can be patient depending on the situation. The Empress doesn't wait forever, though. It's not somebody who wastes their time, and that could be why could be this person who's ending it with another person. Yeah. And there is another energy of someone. It's just not really showing. I mean, it could be this person here, and these are two different people. But fire and water don't always mix, conflicting personalities, and that's what I feel happened. Fire and water didn't mix. Someone was maybe too emotional, because these are generally, King and Queen of Wands are generally two people who can connect, King and Queen of Swords. But we also have the King and Queen of Cups, so, I mean, I feel that the feminine's just enthusiastic and going for it, and they're not going anywhere. They're just waiting now. It's over to you. Time for you to take the lead. That's what the Queen of Wands does, as you can see right there. There it is. Okay, I've let you know I'm available. Now it's time for you to take the lead. This is also a person who generally doesn't give up when they want something. But yeah, I see someone here overwhelmed, holding a torch, or just reminiscing. I mean, it's someone who definitely longs for some love here. This is so, yeah, and then we have the soul searching. So this is all about taking a leap. This is somebody here needing to look before they leap. Could even be the King of Swords, someone who doesn't want to look like a fool. They're just kind of trying to be calm and look at this from a different perspective. Because to me, it looks like we have someone trying to figure someone out here. Both people. Yeah, it's like if you could just read each other's minds, right? Then you would know. But the Hermit's someone who spends a little time alone soul searching their path. It's a person who goes within to look for clarity, see, waiting for things to calm down, spending a little time at home. Yeah, this is someone getting ready to go down that path. See, the emotions are flowing. It's an opportunity. So it looks like the opportunity. And if there is two, which it looks like for some, the Queen of Wands could be leaving this other person behind and wanting this King of Wands. It could go that way, because it's telling me there's these different perspectives. Yeah, it's someone who doesn't want the other person to get away. Confirmation, going after them. Now the King of Pentacles is here. So we have an Emperor energy. Why? Because all the all the kings are here, but also it's someone who often has options and opportunities. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone who grounds themselves. They're stable. This is a person who likes to look ahead, and they like to plan ahead and be prepared. See, someone here maybe wasn't prepared or didn't feel prepared. This is someone who now feels prepared, and now they don't want this person to get away, and they've looked at things from a whole different way. So it's just going in circles. So it tells me it's a situation that hasn't yet come to fruition. The feminine's waiting. They're not going anywhere. But I also see a person who's skeptical. They look at a situation, feel like, well, this isn't going anywhere. But now they see it from a different perspective. Yeah, that's how I feel about the reading. Oh my goodness, my head. It's a person who feels frustrated. They're trying to figure this out. Mixed messages, mixed signals. It even could be the feminine, because once the King of Pentacles comes in, we got a whole different energy. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some fire and water, so I'm wondering if there was a mixed message or just conflicting personalities. Somebody got frustrated. It's often a feeling, somebody feeling a little defeated, but we know the King of Wands doesn't deal with defeat, neither does the Queen of Wands, so you can see where this is going. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Here we go. The Emperor is not going to be defeated. So if there is jealousy and there's another person coming in, the Emperor is going to be making this happen. The Emperor is going to make this happen. This is going to be about restoring harmony. I see happy home, happy life, a solid foundation. See, it's all about these conflicts, jealousy, conflicting personalities. The Emperor is not afraid of competition. So it's not about being afraid of the competition, because we have an Emperor. Nope, it's confirmed. It come out. They're not afraid of the competition. In fact, this is someone who's going to restore harmony, because they've thought things through. They're clear. They see truth. They've learned something. This person's open, available, and interested. We have an Emperor and Empress. It hasn't come to fruition, but it is. This is two people likely coming into alignment. Even if there was confrontation between two, it's different energies. Because the King of Cups was overwhelmed there. This is someone who I feel kind of put on the brakes, but now they have everything under control. Too much happening too fast because of some sort of ending. Could have been someone shocked or surprised. I see someone shocked that someone's single, but it's also someone, this actually come out after, that there was hurt. So it could have been a third party finding out that somebody wasn't loyal. That's where the ending was. Yeah, a person feeling stabbed in the back here. Emperors expect loyalty, so do Empresses. So that's why I feel we got two people going to come into alignment. Yeah, we got someone planning, preparing. See someone preparing, being prepared to provide. It's a person who's expanded their horizons. So has this Empress. Ooh, there's financial stability big time here too. It's hard to say where this is going to go, I have to be honest, but there's a lot of confirmation here about either jealousy or competition or overcoming some drama of some kind here. Yeah. I don't, the Emperor and Empress often, the Empress won't compete. See, the Empress isn't going to chase after someone and compete. They're like, nah, because this is someone, it's like, it's either all about me, because the Queen of Wands, it's either all about me or I'm not interested. I'm not interested in competing. I'm not interested in playing games. So, and I have a feeling we got two people going to be on the same page who've dealt with this before. See, maybe you're going to share some experiences here. Crazy energy, but yeah, it's all about connecting emotional. There's still a lot of things. It's hard to say where that'll go, but it's about connecting on the emotional level. Sharing emotions, because those emotions are flowing here. Ooh, whether you're masculine or feminine, Sag here, this is pretty interesting. It looks kind of exciting. It does look like it's a situation that'll go the distance, but if you are dealing with someone who tries to make you jealous, or they try to get you, they manipulate, try to get you to chase them, or they're involving you in a third party. what's going to happen is this waiting is going to come to an end, because this Emperor is going to make this happen. They're the one going to restore harmony. They come in right. So, take care. Bye for now.